Oh, hey everyone. Thanks for stopping by. What do you think of my house? Isn't this an amazing piece of property? I've been furiously trying to build this house because, well, as you can hear from all the wind, they're calling for a storm today, so I need to make sure that my house is nice and secure from all the rain. And I've still got to install my sink in my kitchen. But look at this property. Now, all of my friends, they called me foolish. They said, why would you waste your money on this? Well, joke's on them because I'm already mortgage free. And everybody says my friend, well, he's so wise because he bought this piece of property over there. Well, unfortunately, I don't think he was that wise because he paid 4 times more than I did. And look at this beautiful view, this house, isn't it amazing? So I've been constructing this, and everybody said I need to make sure that I'm not building on top of sand, and that's why this property was so cheap. But I don't think there's any problem because I've got glue and I've got nails. And this will keep my house secure. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna let you guys go. I got a lot of work to do to get this house nice and secure before the rainstorm. But on your way out, you should check out over there. Go see my friend's house that everybody says he's so wise because he built his house on a rock. I think he wasted his money, but I'll let you decide.
There's a storm coming and my house is on rugged on the horizon.
Well, I should have listened. I was warned about building my house on the sand. I thought it wouldn't be an issue, but when the storms came through, well, now I have nothing. My house, it's completely ruined, and here I am staying with my wise friend in his house, built on the rock. And I guess what everybody said about my friend, well, they were right. He was more wise than I was because his house was completely fine after the storm. I mean, look. Because his foundation was built on the rock and it weathered the storm. You know, maybe I should have listened to this man, this prophet named Jesus. He came to town the other day and he told a story about a wise and a foolish man. You know, he called this story a parable. And he said the wise man and the foolish man, well, they both built houses. But a wise man built his house on a rock. And the foolish man built his house on the sand. And when the storms came, it washed the house away that was built on the sand. But the house on the rock, well, it stood firm. Now, the thing that Jesus said was this really wasn't a story about 2 houses, but really it was a story with a moral. And the moral of this story was that it's about our lives. He said that the wise man was really the type of person who would hear the words and the commandments of God, and then he would do them. He would put them into action. And because he kept the commandments of God, when the storms of life come, and they will, well, when these trials happen, we don't have to fear because we've built our lives around God, who's unchanging and who's unmovable, just like that rock. But I didn't learn that lesson, though, because I didn't follow the commandments of God, and I didn't build my life around God, who's described in the Bible as a rock. Well, when the storms came, well, my life and my house, they're ruined. So don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Build your house on the rock. Follow the commandments of God. And then you can weather the storms of life and hopefully find a place in God's kingdom.